some really, really big creators here. Like, really big. What I don't want is this to turn into a fan creator experience, because that's not what it is.
When it comes to video, people want me to talk about my techniques and the different things I do in videos specifically, but the biggest technique is something I've just taught you over the last hour. You see, you've all been sitting here silently, listening to a story. I've been telling you a story, and story is the most important aspect of video. So if there's anything that I can teach you at VidSummit, I just spent the last hour doing it. Thanks.
Hey guys, so I'm at VidSummit, and this is day one. I've seen a number of speakers and stuff, and I was just thinking as I was walking down that one of the things I've learned, and it's just day one, is that when people don't pay for things, they actually don't value it as much as if they had actually invested in it. And this is something that a lot of mentors and stuff talk about, and there's a big difference between the people who come here for free and the people who have actually like dropped their coins to come. All in all, it's been a really, really good event. I'm out of breath because I am rushing for the lift so that I can catch the session by Casey. But yeah, see you guys in a bit.
Wow, I have learned a lot from this guy over the past couple of years, so I'm excited for you guys to hear him speak.
I should have just had Sean do this talk for me. I didn't mean to wear my backpack out here. There's not even anything in here. I kind of lost my voice a little bit while getting my vocal cords ready for this talk. I mentioned Mr. Beast, I mentioned Jimmy a minute ago, and Jimmy's speaking later today. One of the most successful YouTubers in the history of YouTube. I had the pleasure of getting to know Jimmy, and we sat down and made a video together. And I think what impressed me the most about Jimmy is just how intentful what he is doing is. Just how deliberate what he is doing is. Just how focused he is on the long. How much it fuels everything that he does. And I don't think that it's an accident. I don't think that it's a fluke that somebody with that much intent has found the success that he's had.
This is my new friend. Introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm from Los Angeles.
What is the accent, babe?
I'm trying to pretend I'm from Europe.
She's taking me to Javier's, which
Yes,
is apparently
we're gonna
like
get some bomb Mexican food.
We'll show
She has
you.
no idea right now.
I have no idea. I'm ready though. Haven't had any Mexican food on this trip, and I cannot wait. Tacos, fine dining tacos. Yes, all about it. So this is our dinner spot. You can't really see it, but it's called Javier's. And I'm with the girls, and I'm super happy because it's a nice restaurant. I like the good stuff.
Or warning, authentic post. It's like, look, cellulite. I'm being transparent. No, you're not, because 65,000 other influencers did that same post.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, that's not authentic for me. You know, and maybe it's like not wearing makeup, but that would be really inauthentic for me, to not wear makeup. That would be very inauthentic. I don't go out to the mailbox without lashes on. Just be you, don't do what everybody else.
Good morning. It is day 2 of VidSummit. Where am I meant to look? Because sometimes I feel like when I look in the camera there, it feels a bit creepy. Anyway, I'm gonna look at myself. So I have just come from a workshop by Chalene Johnson, and that woman is my spirit animal. Honestly, she spoke so much to me, because one of the things that I have been conscious about is the fact that I have so many like business ideas, content ideas, and I'm struggling to really niche it down and figure out the one that I want to talk about the most. And one thing that she said is the importance of focus. You know, pick one thing at a time and do it as best as you can, and everything will flow from there. And she also really talks about the value of authenticity and just being yourself. And one of the things that I struggled with from being on YouTube for so long and not really putting out content is because I felt like I wasn't sure if I could be myself, because obviously like I was working full time and I had this face that I needed to project. Actually, I didn't really need to. I've relatively been consistent, but I wasn't too sure what my voice was and why I actually needed to be on social media. But now that I know that I really want to help other young women build boss careers and enjoy their lives abroad, I feel like I have so much more purpose and clarity. And I have this app that I want to build, and I was worrying about that and finding a tech co-founder. I was wondering about when I needed to move back to London, where I needed to blah, 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 all of these things. And it's so nice to have someone say that I've been there, I felt the same way. Like I became a fitness guru, even though fitness wasn't my main thing. I did it, I killed it, and it allowed me to be able to pivot into other things. So that's what we are going to do. Okay, and I just want to say to anyone who is thinking of going to VidSummit, or just beyond VidSummit, because I know that not everyone watching this video is a creator, but if you are at a big transition point in your life, you really need to go for what really propels you the most. You know, even Peter Mckinnon talked about this yesterday. Like, you have to go with what you're passionate about and what fuels you, and failing that, go with something that you're actually good at. Don't look at everyone and think because everyone is doing this, you need to do the same. And that's the way you're going to get famous on social media, if that's what you want, or I don't know, get acceptance with your friends or whatever. I think it's just so important to do you. Everyone talks about that, but I think there's so much value from learning from people who are actually older than you, you know? And this woman is such a ball of energy, and she has me so fired up, and I am, as you can tell, I'm very happy. I feel like it was worth my 16-hour flight to come here. My arm is killing me, but it was worth every single dime that I spent to come here. Thank you so much, Derral. Thank you. This is not a sponsored video, obviously, but yeah, I have so much more clarity, and I'm not saying that everything feels perfect in my head, because it's not. But, you know, I feel a lot better about the things that I'm planning on doing in 2019 to round up the year, and 2020. Yeah, I'm so happy. Like, guys, let me know what you are thinking about 2020, what you're trying to achieve, what you're struggling with, where you're trying to get your head at, because I think that it's so nice to talk about these things, because you have so many different thoughts that just live in your head. And sometimes it's as simple as actually writing it down and visualizing it. So I'll give you an example. For me, 2019 was a big transition point in my life. You guys know that I left law earlier in the year. Not forever, but it might actually be forever, because, you know, if something comes up, if one of my businesses takes off and like it means I don't have time to go back to full-time law, then that's okay. But what I know my mission is that I want to help young women and men in any way I can to actually just boss their life. Enjoy every stage of your life that you're at. Whatever your career is, don't FOMO, just do what it is that you're good at, and you will always transcend. You know, I think a lot of people from backgrounds that are not privileged don't really have examples of maybe like young black women or young women or people from wherever it is that they're from who have made it. And I feel like I kind of made it, and I really want to show people that, you know, there are consistent traits that people that succeed have, and you can succeed in nearly every industry, like nearly everything that you do. Your most consistent thing is you, and you need to work on yourself. So I've talked a lot. Comment below, let me know what you are planning for 2020, and yeah, I will show you what else is happening at the rest of VidSummit Day 2.
It's your review of the event.
A+.
A++++.
Yes.
Should people come next year?
Absolutely. It's
Come
totally
and see
worth
us.
it.
Woo. We're planning on being speakers next year. Are you down?
Yeah, we're the keynotes for
Yeah.
2020.
We want to rep it for the girls. There's way too many guys here. We need to add some femme energy as well. Do you agree?
Yes, absolutely.
She agrees.
Well, I basically just want to teach you guys how I do what I do. Not expecting that big of a cheer. Thank you.
And I realize when you want to accomplish something great, it's almost nearly impossible to do it yourself. You need a team.
I am flying to New York in a couple of hours. I've just gone back up to my room to drop up some stuff, but today was so much fire. Sean Cannell, Pat Flynn, so much inspiration, guys. I can't even begin to tell you, and I can't wait to, connect with you guys and talk more about all of the stuff that has been happening so far. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying these vlogs. If you are, make sure that you are thumbsing up and letting me know how you're finding it and whether it's interesting. I'm loving it and I'm learning so much. I'm like, this is a whole new world. Yeah, I'll show you what the after party thing is like, and pray for me that I don't miss my flight. Bye.